I have started to make what I'm now calling memory boxes, and that facilitated itself because I had a customer come up and tell me that she wanted to buy one of these boxes that I make and use it as a memory box. Her testimony is toward the end of the video, and you can hear what she actually thinks and says and wants to do with one of the boxes she bought from me. This particular box is going to be made from cedar, and I'm doing it and milling it on my new robust lathe. It's a Sweet 16. I got rid of this grizzly lathe that I had, and I couldn't turn down or reverse the lathe, so it had its challenges, and I decided I would move on to something nicer. And you can see the process I'm going through here, and eventually I put a boiled linseed oil on this. It's a very glossy finish, but I was happy with the way it looked, and after you hear Wanda's testimony, I will show you how I made the lid. So, much to my disappointment, I was doing some finalized milling on the bottom of the box, and a big chunk broke off, which I had to mend and fix, and a big chunk got lost somewhere in my piles of dust after lathing. So I had to add a chunk of resin in there, and it looks okay. I mean, it's not a terrible fix, but at least it's back on the lathe, and I'm milling it down to its original shape.
I'm excited about this. I got this from Melanie, and it's my memory box. I'm 80 years old, and I'm living with my daughter and her husband, and I want to put this on my dresser. And as the days and my life goes, I pray that God gives me another 10 years. But as I make memories, I'm going to write it down, and I'm going to put it in my box and give it to Lisa and Andy when I go home to be with my Lord. And it will be theirs. I don't want them to give it to any of my other children. It belongs to them. But see how beautiful it is? It's all different kinds of wood. It's made just as God's gift. The hands that made this is God's gift. And it's beautiful. And my memories are going to go in here for the next 10 years. I pray He gives me that many. And it'll be theirs. And then when I'm in heaven, they can sit down and read what went on in our life. Sometimes young people forget. I don't want them to have it. But look at that. Isn't that a gorgeous box? You put your memories in. I mean, what more could you ask for to put your memories in such a lovely box? And look at all the kinds of wood.